to the rain barrel. Mr. Question Man standing by.
Right.
Question 1, something we were talking about earlier in the show today.
Yeah, when I look at the ingredients list of my peanut butter, it says peanuts.
What?
Yeah, crazy. I know. That's not a very long ingredients list. But, Cheri, is peanut butter a good option for us to include in our diets?
Yes. So if your product says peanuts only in the ingredients, then it is a better alternative without a doubt. The problem is the Skippies and the Jiffies, of the world are very, very, very unhealthy. They're very processed. They have hydrogenated inflammatory fats. They have soybean oil, added sugars. So peanut butter in its natural state can definitely be, a part of a healthy diet. And, there's other nut butters out there that are even more healthier than peanuts, for sure.
The go-to, if you like the natural peanut butter, in my book, is the Smucker's Natural. It's got the oil on top. You got to stir it, and it gets a little thick at the bottom, but it is pretty good peanut butter. And even my youngest daughter likes that kind, which kind of surprises me because she's, 19? And you think at that age, they're used to the old-fashioned choosy mother's peanut butter, I just feel bad for choosy mothers who have apparently been led down a bad path.
And for boomers who can't get the marketing campaign out of their head. Yikes.
Exactly.
Dang, where's Annette Funicello when I need her now?
But the next question actually brings up other nut butters, and people maybe see them on the shelves. They never have experienced them, Cheri. So tell us a little bit about how that works nutritionally. I know for me, it helps keep me full. Like, you look for the healthy fats in those things, right?
Yes. So nuts are considered a healthy fat. The really cool thing about nuts is that they have all the different macronutrients. So they have a little bit of carbs, they have a little bit of protein, and they're considered a fat. So they're very, very satisfying. They keep the blood sugars, low, so you're not spiking every time you eat this food. There's not many foods that have a balance of carbs, protein, and fat all in one. Now, the thing with nuts is, they can be very caloric, because fats are just naturally more dense, but nut butters I love nut butters. I mean, I think a better choice would be something like cashew butter, walnut butter. There's obviously almond butter. Those are going to, be better than peanuts. Peanuts are just not ideal as it relates to like the whole spectrum of nuts.
So the rainbow of nut butters is something worth trying.
You got to look out for the naturally dense, is what I understand in that.
I think we work with many of the naturally dense. That's a whole other.
Look at the ingredients. It's the ingredients. Go straight to the ingredient list, and then you'll know if it's good or not.
That's right. Otherwise, you end up with a box of fake stevia you don't know what to do with. Don't be like Bill Lawrence. Read the labels. All right. Question number 3 here, sir.
This changes gears a little bit, but this person asks, what changes will I notice once I start losing weight? I guess your clothes will fit better. Those kind of changes,
Don't
right?
answer the question. Let her do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that is okay. That's a really good question, actually. So, if you're doing what 99% of people are doing, and you're just restricting calories, and you're exercising more, weight loss will be pretty short term. So, the first thing you're going to notice is, assuming that you're doing a lot of the right things, is you're going to flush a lot of fluid. So, you're going to notice that weight loss. Fluid. Anytime you're overweight, or you're carrying excess fat, you are in an inflammatory state. So with inflammation, you have water retention. So you will flush that. You will notice that. And then the next phase is, burning fat. You will lose a little bit of fat, but you really want to focus on that midsection fat, because if you don't, if that is not going, if you're not losing that, then you know that your body is not accessing the more inflammatory fat. So that's why, we talk about strategic weight loss all the time. It's all about that midsection inflammatory fat. So that should be the next thing that you're noticing. If you're noticing muscle loss or like sagginess, that's obviously not a good thing either, because now your body's using muscle for calories. So I know that was a little kind of all over the place.
But it makes sense.
It really
though.
does matter.
And it's where a lot of the gimmicky diets fail. When you get to that hardcore fat, that doesn't go away. That's when people start bailing on diets. And way less MD and Wellness. Nobody's bailing here. Lots of great programs, virtual, in person. Cheri Stoka, I need to know more. How do I do it?
Yeah, so they can go to our website at waylessmd.com, sign up for our newsletter, our monthly newsletter, or they can call us at 262-226-2046.
First visit's free. She's Cheri Stoka. Cheri, thanks so much. You have a great week, all right?
You too. Thanks.